A 92-year-old woman in Okinawa gets up from the floor for the 47th time today. No groaning, no grabbing furniture, just smooth, controlled movement, like she's defying time itself. Meanwhile, across the ocean, a 50-something sits at a desk, wondering why getting off the couch feels like climbing a mountain. What's happening here? Here's what nobody tells you. Your joints aren't wearing out because you're getting older. They're stiffening because you've stopped moving in 7 specific ways your body desperately needs. Quick question, and answer honestly in your head. When's the last time you sat on the floor? Not on a cushion, the actual floor. Today, you're discovering the exact movements that keep Japanese elders walking strong into their 90s. No equipment, no gym, just your body doing what it was built to do. Look, if you're over 50 and feeling stiffer than you'd like, you're not alone. Studies show that older adults who take fewer than 4,500 steps daily face significantly higher mortality risk compared to those hitting 8,000 steps. That's millions of people tonight who'll struggle with simple movements, bending down, reaching up, getting comfortable on the ground. But here's the thing, this isn't about your age. It's about 7 movement patterns you've accidentally abandoned. And honestly, that's great news, because you can reclaim them, starting today. In Okinawa, Japan, one of only 5 blue zones where people regularly live past 100, researchers discovered something fascinating. The elders there don't go to gyms. They don't do intense workouts. Instead, they perform 7 fundamental movements dozens of times every single day, woven seamlessly into their routines. These aren't complicated exercises. They're movements your ancestors did naturally, movements that keep every joint mobile, every muscle engaged, and your balance sharp. We're going to explore movements that build leg strength without a single weighted squat. Transform hip mobility using a position you can hold while resting. Open your upper body with circles you probably haven't done since childhood. Keep your spine flexible in directions you've been ignoring. Protect you from the injuries that sideline most people over 50. Research from Tohoku University found that just 5 minutes of one traditional movement increased knee strength by 25.9% in 3 months. No weights, no machines, just mindful movement. And the 7th movement? It's the one that shocked longevity researchers because it's not about doing more, it's about doing something completely different with what you're already doing. Check-in moment. Before we dive in, stand up and try to touch your toes. Don't force it. Just notice where your hands land. Remember that feeling. We'll check again at the end. Movement. 1. Floor. Sitting transitions, your daily leg workout. Here's a stat that'll change how you think about furniture. Okinawan centenarians get up and down from the floor dozens, sometimes hundreds of times per day. Each time they do, they're performing what researchers call a functional strength assessment. Research shows the ability to sit and rise from the floor without support correlates directly with longer life expectancy. Here's your micro step. Sit on the floor once today while watching TV or reading. Just once. Use your hands if needed, no shame. Tomorrow, try getting down and up twice. By next week, you'll notice your legs feel different, stronger, more stable. Think of it like this. Your body is a bank account. Every time you sit on a chair instead of the floor, you withdraw strength. Every floor sit, you make a deposit. Movement 2. The deep resting squat. Your hip's best friend. In Japan, this is called the Asian squat. Heels flat, sitting deep between your legs. It's a resting position, not an exercise. But here's what it does. It opens your hip flexors, lubricates your knee joints, and improves ankle mobility all at once. A 2022 study found this position essential for independent daily activities. Gardening, picking things up, even just sitting comfortably. Can't get that low yet? Start here. Hold on to a countertop, squat as low as comfortable. Hold for 10 seconds, gradually go deeper over weeks. Real story. A 68-year-old in Nagano couldn't squat past her knees when she started. 6 weeks later, she was gardening in a deep squat for 20 minutes, pain-free. Stand up right now. Try squatting down, even just a little. Notice what feels tight. That's your body telling you exactly what needs attention. Movement 3. Large arm circles. The shoulder wake-up call. Quick question. When's the last time you raised your arms fully overhead? In modern life, we can go days, even weeks, without extending our arms completely. That's a problem. Radio Taiso, Japan's famous 5-minute morning routine practiced by 96.9% of the population, includes large arm circles as a foundational movement. It keeps shoulder joints flexible and improves blood circulation. Your quick win. Stand with arms at sides. Circle both arms forward in huge circles, like you're swimming backwards. 5 circles forward, 5 circles backward. Make them big. Extend all the way. That tingling you feel, that's circulation returning to tissues that haven't moved fully in ages. Do this before bed. Many people report sleeping better because their shoulders finally release tension they've been holding all day. Movement 4 and 5. Forward bends and side stretches. Spine flexibility. Your spine bends in 4 directions: forward, back, left, and right. But most of us only use one, forward, all day long. Researchers found that maintaining spinal flexibility in all directions is crucial for preventing the hunched posture that affects mobility in later years. Try this combo for 30 seconds total. Forward, stand, feet, hip width. Bend forward gently, letting arms dangle. Don't force. Hold 5 seconds. Backward, place hands on lower back. Gentle arch, backward, looking up. Hold 5 seconds. Sides, one arm overhead, bend sideways like you're reaching over a fence. 5 seconds each side. The breakthrough. Do this once after every meal, 3 times a day. Your spine will thank you by moving more freely within a week. Movement 6. Gentle twisting. Rotational power. Here's what doctors see constantly. People over 50 who hurt themselves not lifting heavy things but turning while lifting. Why? They've lost rotational strength, the ability to twist safely. In Japanese culture, twisting movements are built into daily activities. Research shows this rotational flexibility prevents injuries and maintains core strength. Your safety movement. Sit in a chair, feet flat. Place right hand on left knee. Gently twist to look behind you, both directions. Hold 10 seconds each side. Breathe deeply. Do this while your coffee brews, while watching TV. It's that simple. Remember the floor sitting from movement 1? Combining that with twisting creates even more benefit. Your core gets stronger naturally. Movement 7, interval walking, the longevity. Secret. Here's the movement that surprised researchers most. It's not about how much you walk, but how you vary your pace. A landmark 2007 study from Shinshu University found that alternating between fast and slow walking for just 30 minutes improved aerobic capacity by 10.86% in men and 7.4% in women in just 5 months. But here's the kicker. Another Japanese study tracking elderly people for nearly 10 years found those walking more than 7,972 steps daily had dramatically lower mortality risk. The magic number? Around 8,000 steps. Your interval walking formula. 3 minutes normal pace. You can talk comfortably. 3 minutes brisk pace. Talking is harder but possible. Repeat 5 times. Total, 30 minutes. Do this 4 days a week. That's it. A 71-year-old in Tokyo couldn't walk more than 10 minutes without fatigue. After 12 weeks of interval walking, she completed 30-minute walks easily, and her blood pressure dropped significantly. Close your eyes for just a moment. Imagine 3 months from now, you're sitting on the floor with your grandkids, getting up easily when the doorbell rings. You reach that top shelf without hesitation. You walk into a room and feel your body move with the confidence and ease you remember from years ago. This isn't fantasy. This is what happens when you give your body the 7 movements it's designed for. A 2025 study found that elderly Japanese people practicing traditional movement patterns showed better physical health, metabolic fitness, and lower rates of the leading causes of death, cancer and cardiovascular disease. You have the same joints, the same muscles, the same potential as those Okinawan elders. The only difference? They never stop moving in these 7 ways. Think back to touching your toes at the beginning. Try again now, even just mentally. Can you imagine feeling more flexible, more mobile, more alive in your body? Here's your challenge. Pick one movement from today. Just one. Do it tomorrow morning, then the next day, and the next. Drop a comment and tell me which movement you're starting with. Are you going for the floor sitting, the interval walking, the arm circles? Your comment helps others know they're not alone on this journey. And if you found this valuable, share it with someone who needs to hear this. Because somewhere right now, someone you know is convinced their stiff joints are just part of aging. You now know better. Subscribe for more evidence-based approaches to aging stronger, not just older. We're building a community of people who refuse to let age define their movement. Remember this, Japanese elders don't stay mobile because they're special. They stay mobile because they move in these 7 specific ways, every single day. You can too. Your body is waiting. It's been waiting for these movements. Give it what it needs, starting today.